Nisweng pa sakantikon Meghalaya News 24 channel onar mchaksoa. Tali kuborang de. Skurong Minister Khonat K Sangma, Meghalaya Sorkari ni Meghalaya Adokna, Crore Hazelbri Tangkarango Jakale, Adokni Tourism ko Rebangapa Belsirango Nambate Tharina Chanchi Swani Gaman, Patangaman Salo Janmana Parakataha. Ye Tharina Chanchi Donsogaman Project Rangoni, Vitam Project Rang de Shillong Rope Yong Inga, Aru Wakur Ebangapa Antio Noktongayo Nanganok. Ye getal gapa roopway ko abachinga tingon, ye biapni sambajolo getal hotel rangba dongano, aru yan Meghalaya ni tourism ko thangdawat gapa chorangba inga.
That in the coming year or so, we will be investing close to 4,000 crores in different infrastructures in development of tourism, including our Shillong ropeway. For that, the foundation stone for that I'm expected to be laid next week. Yeah, next week we're laying the foundation stone for that. Just day before yesterday, we laid the foundation stone for the skywalk in Mokodok. We'll be laying the foundation stone for a new 5-star hotel, the Lemon Tree 4-star hotel, and we're going to be finalizing 2 more hotels in the next couple of months. So on and so forth. Hey, what happened? Okay? Ambulance.
Wanaki sangma yaw yatani ko Batangaman Salo, Shillong Literary Festival ko, Words Lake ko ang mateng sumayo jinmana parakataha. Aru ya festival ko Skurong Minister Khonat K Sangma ono oprakibo nangaha. Wasan ong agija ya sumayo, Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo Baksana, Kasu begapa Poido segapa aru kitab kolpo segapa Vikram Seitmung, soba deba bakrang paha. Nakyong ingon ye Literary Festival ko, Skurong Minister Khonat K Sangma, Leka serakapa gisik matsramgapa mandirangni bidingo adita agananiko dakangaha. Wa Meghalaya adokni Khasi Jaintia aru Garo rangni skangoni agan riting baingapa namnamgapa golpurang bangani gaman aru yarangko rupugna nangani gaman jenmana aganangaha. Wasan oigeja yesomayo soba deba adita agan paaniko nangaha.
Literature has to be the writer's truth. I don't look at it in categories of commercial writing, non-commercial writing. Literature is about self-expression. Every writer presents his or her truth in the way they best can, and that's the whole point of literature, to share what you're feeling, to share your truths with the world.
Lake, tourist locations, cafes, and all these areas. And as I said, the larger picture of what we are trying to do here is really to be able to see that our youth are able to follow that passion, that the youth are able to be constructive in what they do. We are able to divert their energy into things that they really believe in and they have the passion. And that is where this literary festival is one part of that larger picture, the canvas that we are trying to create, not just for our youth, for our state, but for the region and the country as a whole. We would like to see our youth being very productive in what they do, so that they're able to follow the passion, the challenge, the desire that they have. And I'm hoping that this literary festival, the music events that we have, the fine arts and the painting programs that we will have next year, all the different MGMP programs, all the different sports programs will allow our youth to engage with really what they desire to do. And that's really the larger picture of what we're trying to do out here. It's not about just one festival. It's a very big canvas, and all these dots are connected to create this beautiful picture of Meghalaya, and that's what we're striving to do.
Mungsang begapa lekha serakapa Vikram Seth, India asungo saksan thangi chansianiko jakatele kitapo bimang plat kapong Wanaki Seth, antangba lekha sena aru porena namna kapong chadambirangko lekha sena aru lekha poreyaniyo gisik nangsina didianiko nangaha.
Get on with it. I mean, quite often people say, oh, I have a book within me, but I've got to plan it and it's got to be perfect. It won't be perfect. Write a few paragraphs. Just start somewhere. No harm in it being a rough draft. Just start. Write about what you know in the first instance. If you're a poet, write about what you feel. Try to write clearly. And remember, there's no harm in failing. There is a lot of harm in not trying. Well, one of the great things about our country, as opposed to say China or Russia and so on, is that we're free to express ourselves. And we do not want a situation where more and more pressure is put not only on writers, not only on educational institutions, on cultural institutions, on journalists, or upon journalists through the owners of the media houses, to not speak their minds. We are free individual citizens and we must remain so.
National People's Party ni National President Konat ki sangmani uyatani gitadi wa N Biren Singh na chakpa ani ko withdraw kaha baraga laha ndaki ungin chumuba wamang BJP led NDA sorkari baksa center de bakmani dongpa khuinga. National People's Party BJP led adok sorkari baksa chakpa aniyo gnigipa dalbatrangpa party onga aro yano saksni MLA rang badonga ndaki ungin chumuba wamang Manipur ruling coalition oni maikna jakhu diang ha wandaki ya thik kha ani ko dakani de Manipur sorkari ni adoko na me khamrang ko khana jaman sakahani gaman aro thomthomani ko raba philna inga.
We were very hopeful that we would be able to see situation improve in Manipur. From government side, central government, with state government, different efforts were made. And our objective was to see that normalcy would return. It was not about politics as such. And hence we were hoping and we were supporting in the hope that we would be able to see the situation improve and normalcy would return in the state of Manipur. But in the last 1 week, we have seen the situation further deteriorate. I also would like to share that I have been discussing with a number of leaders from the center and the BJP also, and sharing with them that it is important to create a confidence building measure and trust in the system and the overall scenario out there. Because of the trust deficit, the overall activities and the actions being taken are not reaching to a logical conclusion. And hence we have been stressing that some kind of a trust building measure must be taken from the government side, center as well as state, to be able to then create that environment for the actions to actually have a positive result. That was not in a way done, but still we were hopeful, as I said, that things would improve. But as I mentioned, in the last 1 week we have seen the situation further deteriorate, and hence we felt strongly that seeing the suffering of the people, and especially, as I said, last 1 week, and overall looking at the situation not improving any further, we have lost complete confidence in the current leadership there of Shri Biren Singh ji, that we will not be able to move forward, and it will be difficult for the National People's Party to support the Biren Singh led government.
Miliam CM shipni ngo dongga paret marangani ge chibri ma chongrang wamangni beber anio phangchake dakrong bewal shat lukmi ko batangaman salo manianga ha ye dakrong bewal maniani ko bulsi kharini gama ge ani bitherang mi misirang na mukhabalwa rangoni naljokatani aro bein bimangni anseng baljokani na mathele manirong bewal onga ye maniani ko bulsi bonga prako November ja o mania wanage ye maniani ko red marangani nokmongo abachinga aro wani jamansa madan shat lukmiona ranga yakho dakingon CM ni jaman sangot ba khamal uko jarka aro khamal ko bulsi brebat kapa manderang jarks khae toki da me git rang maniani ko dakka wasanong agi jaya maniani ko dakmateng somayo dobo kupok ko bolio nani ko badakka ndakyong ingon patangamun somayo ya maniani ko dakmateng somayo Meghalaya High Court ni judge hamar thank you nongpo MLA Meralborn CM MDC Balajit Rani, Ainam Manik CM, Hima Miliam ni Chief Nathaniel thank you, Basan Nongske, Paksana Gapanangba Bakrang ha. Cabinet Minister MDA Sorkari ni spokesperson Paul Lingdo ni Somarsalo aganani gitade, Hindu Trip National Liberation Council, Sorkari Baksa agangrikani ko dakna jechakaha, aro yan obosarang ni bidungo agangrikna jachangani ko atinga. Daki ungin chumoba Lingdo ni thalatani gitade, wamangna sorkari baksa agangrikna phangnan dogachol owi doninga ne uyataha wanagi Ministry of Home Affairs Hnlc ko busi bongana ban kha ani gaman aganani gitade yan routine procedure sa onga aru yako takani de MHA ni Hnlc na uyatani ko mateng somayo Mamun ko ba akan cakna zaman cakani asil sang aha ni thalataha.
See, Hnlc has already made it clear that they are reluctant to further talks, and I think the matter ends there. We have said that our doors are still open. Anytime that they wish to, they can communicate to us, and we will re-establish contacts and continue with talks.
Meghalaya o Cherry Blossom Festival ko ansau be yung matung somayo rasong gri be sakni manderang de rama awa selong wamangni gamchat pegapa janggirang ko gematna nanga o gaks ka ha. Wamangni ya rama o aselong anina social media o VIP culture ko matnangani ko ba ya somayo bangin kang na matninga. Aga nani getade Scruber salo Tourism Minister Paul Lingdo ko escort kagapa gari tharak prete salin ba umiam samba o festival na rianggapa biker ko salpake dunanga ha. Wandaki ya selong ani o bike salgapa mandidi siya ha. Aru uni kisango gadogapa mechikte bangin mata buata ko matna ha. Ya somayo sianggapa mande busi kholachi yonggapa Huddersfield rimbuyonga aru wa West Gentier Hills nongtalang songni acham. Menggepan apsan obosta ya festival ni somayong ngapa de busi kogruksko ngapa East Khasi Hills sorap dengshnong ni Wilbornson dieng donga wabaya festival na riang mateng somayo rama awa sel obostong isyaha.
See, first and foremost, I think that was a big lie to even ascribe that incident to VIP culture. Please bear in mind, using your logic and your sense of what actually could have taken place. There was a huge cavalcade of VIPs led by the Chief Minister, which had to reach at 6:30 but managed to reach only at 6:45 because the entire cavalcade of cars, after the initial 2-3 vehicles, the convoy, there was the CM's car, and my car was right behind the CM's car, after which there were at least 7 to 10 more cars. We stopped at several points because the movement of people was so huge that traffic came to a complete standstill. Where was the possibility of any of the police convoys even using speed and hitting somebody by accident in the process, when we kept getting stalled and kept getting delayed? However, if you compare that to a motorist riding a bike, it would have been easier for him to be at high speed, hit the convoy, and then get hit by another car, which is something that has been narrated to me by quite a few people. So this has nothing to do with VIP culture. The state has to observe certain protocols. Especially when you have a union minister visiting us, we were supposed to be there on time without inconveniencing the public. So the fact that such an accident has taken place is certainly unfortunate, but do bear this in mind, that none from the convoy could have hit that biker because we were either stopping or moving at snail's pace.
Dali koborang di yarangsan, koborang ni gaman nambate winas kinchmode, Meghalaya News 24.com onikon hinagta man yen. Sakantiko ni sohanina matela.